Hello, everyone. My name is Lacey. This is Pickles, and that's Jack. And you're watching Reptails. All right, everyone. So today I'm clearly not at my kitchen table. Today I'm in my parents' backyard. Woo! And since I'm in my parents' backyard today, we are going to be talking about ringneck snakes, which you can find in this backyard fairly frequently. Now, ringneck snakes, they're common in all of North America, down into central Mexico, Central America, and they are a very underrated snake. They're so cool. They're itty bitty little guys. They get like max size from like 9 inches to like 15 inches, and they are pencil thin. They're little guys, and they can live up to like 20 years ish, which is crazy for such a little dude. And what they eat is equally small as they are. So they are eating earthworms, insects. They can also eat small frogs, salamanders, other little baby ringneck snakes. Ringneck snakes, they come from the family Colubridae, which is one of the most common types of snakes in North America. They're very tube-shaped. They're very cool. And ringneck snakes, their coloration on the back, they go from like a very dark black, gray, dark brown kind of color, and on the belly, it is like a bright orange or a yellow, and some of them have like little spots down their belly, and of course, their ring around their neck, which is where they get the name ringneck snake. Now, there's a lot of different localities of ringneck snake. There's eastern, Mississippi, plains, western, southern, northern. If there's a direction on the compass, there's a ringneck snake for you. And here in Missouri, we have the plains ringneck snake. So they have a double set of spots down their orange belly, and their back is black. They're very cool. These snakes are not a danger to anyone because they are so small. They can't even really bite you because they can't get their mouths open far enough to get their teeth on you, because you're too big and they're too small. So they look like big old worms. The first time I caught a ringneck snake in my parents' yard, I thought it was a fat worm that Pickles over here had gotten a hold of. And I was like, Pickle, leave that worm alone. And I grabbed him like, that is a snake. And I had never heard of a ringneck snake until that day. But it was so cool. I mean, it musked all over me and my hands smelled terrible. But it was so cute and so little bitty, and I loved it. Ringneck snakes, so like I said, they're not a danger to anybody. They're just little guys going about their day, living their best life. They're actually really, really good for the soil, or if you have a garden, because they do a similar thing to worms where they're fossorial, so when they're going through the dirt, they're aerating the soil and helping mix those nutrients into the soil. So it's really good for your yard and really good for your garden. So if you find a little worm-looking guy, leave them alone, because they're doing a good job and they're eating insects and bugs and small frogs and all these things that could mess up your garden. The next logical question for people who like snakes would be, do they make good pets? The answer is no. The answer is no. They do not make good pets for a few different reasons. Primarily, it is a bad idea to have them as a pet because they have such specific dietary requirements that you just can't give them the kind of food that they need. They have high humidity requirements. They're fossorial. They're small. So good luck finding them to feed them in the first place. But unfortunately, they are not good in captivity, which is really sad, because I would love to have a little tiny string boy as my friend. Alas, I will have to settle for Sekhmet. But that is it. Just a real quick short video today while I am having my dad fix my car, because he's a nice person like that. So thank you for hanging out with Pickle and I. Pickle decided she's going to be camera shy. And you guys have a good rest of your day. Make wise choices and never stop learning, because a mind is a terrible thing to waste. See ya. Puppies! There's puppies everywhere! Hello, Outtake! Gravity works. Would you want me? Come here, Jack. Jackie, would you be? Oh, Jack, would you be under YouTube? Jackie's on camera. Hi, Jack. Hi, do you want to be included? Do you want to be my co-host? Do you want to be my co-host? Oh, do you want to be my friend? Worms, insects. Definitely not pickle. Did you boo-boos?